Hello! In this video, we're going to learn how to do the convolution using the convolution table. Let's say I have a filter with an impulse response of h, which is 1, 2, 1, and I have an input signal which is 1, 1, 2, 2. Now for this vector, or for this filter, the order is the length of the impulse response minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, 2, and the length of the signal is 4. So the purpose of the convolution is to get the output, which is y, it's equal to x convolved with h. And we expect y to have how many elements? We expect y to have m plus l elements, which is 4 plus 2, 6. For the convolution table, we have to put all of the x components as the columns and all of the h components as the rows. So let's say I have, or for you to get the general idea, let's use general terms, h0, h1, h2, and this is x0, x1, x2, and x3. So all of the x components, x0, x1, x2, and x3, and then here h0, h1, and h2. Make the table. Okay. Now multiply each element of the row with each element of the column. This is h0, x0, h0, x1, h0, x2, h0, x3, h1, x0, h1, x1, h1, x2, h1, x3, h2, x0, h2 times x1, h2, x1, h2, x2, and h2, x3. And then you're going to draw diagonal lines like this. And now the output, y, will be the addition of the elements between those diagonal lines. For example, y0, or let me draw it underneath. So y0 will be the first part, which is h0, x0. y1 will be the second part here, h1, x0, plus the other element, h0, x1, and then y2, these diagonal elements, h2, x2, h1, x1, and h0, x2. So h2, x0, plus h1, x1, plus h0 x2, your y3 is here h2 x1 plus h1 x2 plus h0 x3 y4 is equal to h2 x2 plus h1 x3, and finally y5 is equal to h2 x3. Now your y is, the y vector will be y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, and y5. As expected, it has 6 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what did we expect? Here, 6 elements. Now substitute instead of the letters here, the actual values. So what is at x0? Let's make another table. With the values of x, which are 1, 1, 2, 2, and the values of y, not y, h, the filter, 1, 2, 1, make the table. So 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2, here 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 2 is 2. Now 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 2, 4, and 1, 1, 2, 2. Now make the diagonal line here. So it goes like this, and then like this. Now your y0 is 1, your y1 is 2 plus 1, 3, your y2 is 2 plus 2 plus 1, 4, plus 1 is 5, your y3 is 4 plus 2, 6, plus 1, 7, your y4 is 4 plus 2, which is 6, and then y5 is 2. Now, finally, the output, which was the convolution of x with h, is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 2. Okay, I hope this helps. And it has how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as expected. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.